Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an all signs reading for singles. So I will be doing a portion with your person in mind. So if there is anyone in your mind, otherwise that might just be somebody upcoming in your life. Today I will be using 3 decks, I think. So firstly I've got the Paper Oracle Lenormand deck. Then we've got the Art Nouveau Lenormand deck, and I will also be probably drawing a few oracle cards from this Love Oracle deck, the Island Time Wellness deck, when it comes to your person. Now, I will put timestamps in the description box, so but I will be going today doing earth, then fire, then water, then air signs. So that order goes Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water signs Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then the air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I'm going to get started there with Taurus at 120. So for Taurus, this will be for the coming week when it comes to love, relationships in your life for this coming week. Firstly, we're just going to sort of, what's your energy towards love this week, Taurus? For you guys, I've grabbed the Art Nouveau to start. So we're just checking for Taurus this week's love energy. What is Taurus currently up to? Taurus, we've got the flowers and the key. So there could be some gifts coming your way this week. Could be even things like the keys to a brand new house coming your way this week. Bit of a gift from the universe, that would be. But the key is all about success, and success in relationships, success in the way that we're viewing love, having that hope and optimism when it does come to love. Pleasure and reward being strong for you this week as well. So Taurus, now's the sort of a good time for you guys. When it does come to love, it looks like you're looking at love with a pretty positive aspect this week. So that's fantastic to see. Now, what love energies are surrounding Taurus this week? Is there any new people coming into Taurus's life with love relationships? Keeping in mind this is for single people, so we're sort of having a look around what the energies towards you with love are at this point. Okay, so we have the bear, the child, and the ring for you guys this week. So the bear and the child, this could be talking about a mother energy and a child energy. So a mother with a child, whether you are a single mum there with a child, whether you will be meeting a single mum with a child, maybe you have a friend who is a single mother that may have some clues for you when it comes to, you might meet somebody through them or something like that. But the bear by itself, it is a strong strength power card. So it's just talking about the energies coming towards you this week will be coming towards you, powerful and strongly. They will be a very protective type energies. So universe really surrounding you with some innocence, some playfulness, some protection this week when it does come to your love relationships. Then we do have the ring card, so that really does speak to the fact that there is some love energy surrounding you this week. We possibly have somebody who does want to be in a relationship with you. It could also be talking about, once again, strong friendships in your life that may lead you to the person that you're next going to be in a love relationship with, those sorts of things. So relationships are sort of the energy surrounding you this week, coming towards you this week. You do have those positive relationships headed your way, Taurus. So stand in your own power. don't forget that that innocence and playfulness when it comes to love, and hopefully that can all sort of bring you some positive aspects there. Now, for the Taurus who have someone in particular in mind, what's going on with the person Taurus is thinking of this week, please? Okay, so we have the book and the fish. So for you guys this week, it looks like you are really open to starting a new chapter with somebody. So I'm feeling a very new sort of energy from this, that you're probably looking into new relationships and maybe not thinking of somebody in particular. If you are, you're probably wanting to start new cycles with that person, write new dialogue with that person, basically. But having the fish there, you are sort of, it does give the that is an abundance card. So there might be many options on the table for you this week, Taurus. You know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. So if you have been thinking of someone in particular, it's really about starting new chapters, but also not forgetting that there is plenty of abundance to be had out there for you. You know, not closing yourself off to all these other options as well. I feel that could be speaking that you are just sort of weighing up your options at this point. You know, even thinking things through of you know, the pros and cons lists or whatever. Being earth signs, sometimes we do like to write those pros and cons lists. But yeah, I feel like there's lots of actual options on your mind at the moment, Taurus. So we'll see where that's sort of headed for you in the coming weeks. Now, for your love oracle messages, see what Taurus's next love relationship holds for you. I will draw Lenormand for this question also. For Taurus this week, what energies will be surrounding their next love relationship, please? Okay, so I've got two of the oracle there, and I will draw some Lenormand for you for your next upcoming love relationship. What energies surround your next upcoming love relationship, Taurus? Okay, and we have the Rider and the Birds for you. So these are both movement cards. The Rider can speak to somebody, you know, coming in fast for you guys there, bringing good news with them. So the Rider is a very sort of fast-paced type of movement there. It can also speak to somebody who has a very kindly, courteous type manner as well. So that's both very positive outlooks there. And this one's sort of talking about, you know, that chatter, gossip and chatter surrounding this person as well. So and the next relationship that you will have, making sure we're talking through things, talking to our friends, you know, having a bit of a chatter about things and how we're feeling about things as they occur. Now, with the oracle cards, I have drawn for you guys the Twin Flame card as well as the Heartbreak card. So the Twin Flame card there, obviously that's that yin yang, that zen, that balance, union, coupling. So it does speak to a love relationship coming in, I would say, pretty quickly in the next sort of week for you guys. You might have the beginnings of something coming through for you this week when it does come to a twin flame type relationship. But there will be an element of heartbreak this week as well. So, you know, you might still be dealing with some feelings to do with a previous heartbreak, a bit of, you know, feeling lost, separated from somebody, you know, a bit hurt, grieving the loss of somebody in the past there. or there may be elements coming in with this new person. They may still be sort of recovering from a past breakup, those sorts of things as well. I don't really feel that there's anything negative with that heartbreak card. I feel that that's just a bit of a thing saying one of you will be sort of coming in still a little bit heartbroken from the past, and this twin flame connection may be actually able to bring some balance there. So yeah, with the birds as well, there is an element with those of a little bit of still mourning, still in a bit of grief and loss. So I definitely feel like that's something that you may be able to recognize, that this is the person that we're talking about, is because they are still a little bit heartbroken over something that's happened for them in the past. They are still mourning something in the past. But obviously this is a quick sort of energy as well. So, and with your main overview cards being the flowers and the key, just focus on that, on the happiness and the success. This is the successful promise that sort of does bring. I feel like this is actually going to be a pretty chill week for you guys when it comes to love, mostly positive, which is fantastic to see. Now, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me comments on what you thought about that. Let me know next week how your week went and if it resonated throughout the week for you guys. I am a brand new channel, so every single like and subscribe really does mean the world to me. Thank you very much, Taurus. And moving on to Virgo. So Virgo, for your singles love reading this week, this will be for the coming week. I am using the Paper Oracle Lenormand deck for you guys today. I will also be drawing cards from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck. But firstly, for you this week, Virgo, what energy are you in at the moment when it comes to love and romantic relationships? How are we feeling about love this week, Virgo? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so your energy this week, Virgo, we have the bear, the ship, and the wheel. Okay, so the bear is a very strong, powerful type card. It does talk about being that protective, more defensive energy for yourself, and sort of that might be actually stopping some of your ships coming in at the moment. But this is a movement card, so you are sort of willing to let that cargo come in. It's just a matter of being a little bit on the defense against that at the moment. I feel there's been some cycles in your life that sort of have led to this protective energy that you are currently in. Still, not wanting to get stuck in cycles, wanting new cycles in your life with that ship card, sort of wanting to bring in new cycles, and protective of replaying old cycles. So the wheel really does speak about cycles, and noticing what cycles of energy we are in when it comes to these sorts of things. So if you're not 100% ready to get yourself out of these cycles at the moment, that's totally fine. But it sort of saying that things are sort of coming back around for you as well. With the ship there, things will come back around. There may be something in the back of your mind, Taurus, that you are hoping to sort of renew with this cycle as well. So we'll see how we go, because what sort of love energy is around Virgo this month? What love energy is surrounding Virgo this week, I should say. This week, what love energy is surrounding Virgo or coming towards Virgo, please? Okay, so we do have it's called the scales there in this deck, and the tree as well. So that's sort of just confirming what I was sort of saying there, that you are still in this cycle of protectiveness and, more focused on the personal growth at the moment, I feel, Virgo. Needing to sort of gain a bit more knowledge about what you want in love, those sorts of things. So I feel that self-care is really important, needing to balance out anything that's happened in the past, gain that sense of balance for yourself with love at the moment. So it's sort of really talking about making sure you're balancing out any negative cycles and preparing to allow those positive energies to come towards you. I feel that you are yet very muchly in this protective, defensive energy at the moment. So really needing to focus on the self love at the moment, and finding that balance within yourself at the moment. But so there's it doesn't feel like I'm not feeling anyone new coming to this week. It's really more about focusing on yourself this week. But if you did have a person in mind, Virgo, let's have a look at what's going on with the person on Virgo's mind this week. So the person on your mind, we have the fox and the hourglass. Okay, I have a very love-hate relationship with this hourglass card, because this means divine timing. It means things will happen when they're ready to happen, when they're supposed to happen. When the universe decides it's time, it's time. So unfortunately, we can't rush these things. We do need to have a bit of patience at the moment when it comes to this particular person, and really being clever about this relationship, this person on your mind, really using your wits, and maybe there's an element of having to be quick on your feet. So doing things quickly when it comes to this person, but also trusting that the universe will guide this the way that it is supposed to be led. So the fox really is about that, that quick little fox, that clever little fox energy, really needing to sort of think things through and actually be a bit quick on your feet when it comes to thinking things through. But yeah, definitely also remembering that, if it's not time, it's not time. And if it is time, it will happen. The universe will bring that in for you when the universe is ready to. So I feel that, yeah, once again, just focusing on this self-growth at the moment, balancing yourself out in order to let the universe do its thing. Okay, so your next love relationship, Virgo, we'll have a look at what's coming up next for you. This will be where I will be drawing 2 Lenormand and 2 of the Island Time Wellness Oracles for you as well. Okay, so for your next upcoming love relationship, we have the ring, which, yes, there will be a relationship. So that's sort of, I feel that your next relationship will be a committed type relationship. The ring can also talk back to those cycles that we looked at before as well. So it's really, with the mountain, being wary not to, any obstacles we've faced in the past, not letting those cycles continue into your next relationship as well. So once again, very important to balance those scales for yourself there. Work on that self-growth so we won't be bringing any obstacles from the past through to our next relationships. But all obstacles are actually opportunities. It might be hard to get to the top of the mountain. You can see in this mountain card there, it is the image of a person pushing this giant boulder up the hill. So it's really talking about the hard work that's necessary to get to the top. But once you're at the top, that's where that opportunity really begins. So if you put in the hard work when it comes to love relationships, you will see the payout. Now for your love oracle cards, once again, this is connecting perfectly with everything I've already said for you guys, Virgo. We've got the healing heart there and the phoenix there as well. So the phoenix is all about rising from the ashes, becoming anew. So, you know, it can be new phases, transformations in love relationships, you know, but obviously the healing heart, healing from heartbreaks, healing from the past, really super important for you guys to coming into any new relationship. It does feel as though there is a relationship coming in for you guys in the near future. You just needing to get through this cycle of healing yourself, healing any past heartbreak, and then transforming all that into new positive changes, new ways of dealing with things within relationships. So good luck with all that, Virgo. Let me know how you guys all go. I would really appreciate any likes, comments, new subscribers. It would really mean the world to me. But for now, we'll move on to our last earth sign there, Capricorn. Okay, so we're on to Capricorn. For our single Capricorns out there, I am one, so I'll probably have to rewatch when I've completed the video. I'm using the Paper Oracle Lenormand deck at the moment, Capricorn. So we will be delving firstly into your energy, but then we'll be looking at if you have a person on mind, we'll have a look at that too. So this will be for this coming week. So firstly, we've got, what's Capricorn's current energy towards love, please? We have the Coffin and the Ship. Okay, so the Coffin does talk about endings, new beginnings, closing out old cycles, closing things off, ending things that don't serve you. So you really, it seems like you're in this transitional phase at the moment where you may have just ended something. When it does come to love relationships, the way you're feeling about love relationships, you may have tried to you may have closed a cycle out, and that's actually going to be bringing in some brand new energy for you. Your ships are coming in, that cargo is loaded, it's about to set sail your way. Beautiful. Yeah, so the ship can also talk about, travel and journeys. So you may this might be a time of travel for you guys, finishing off something in the past, traveling towards something new. That's really what your love energy is about at the moment. So put that in the past and get ready to set sail this week, Capricorn. It's looking like, the ship is actually a really positive card. So, ready to take that journey into new love. So that sounds really fantastic for you guys there. And myself, I am a Capricorn. Okay, so what love energies are surrounding Capricorn this week? What love energies are coming towards Capricorn this week? Do we have anyone coming towards Capricorn this week with love, romantic energy? Okay, so we have the scales and the tree. So this actually just came out in the exact same position for Virgo as well. So you might be dealing with a Virgo, or you may possibly, that might be a past that you're dealing with a Virgo. But also you may have some strong Virgo planets as well. So just quite interesting. But it is really talking about that self-growth with the tree. The tree is all about growth, self-knowledge, those sorts of things. Sometimes it can talk about going out on a limb, but with the scales there, it really is talking about balancing yourself. So one of the energies coming towards you is actually that energy of self, having to balance out anything that you may have still been dealing with in the past, closing out those cycles. So it's just reminding you to sort of do that work with the self-growth and balance for yourself, to help close out anything that, you know, so that you can have these new beginnings come through with the coffin and the ship there as well. So I did actually draw two others with those ones today, which we have got the familiar and the cross. So in the traditional Lenormand decks, the familiar actually speaks to, like, it is a dog imagery in the traditional Lenormand. And as we all know, dogs and cats, man's best friend, so to speak. So in this deck, it is a cat, obviously really cute little kitty cat, and the cross there, which this is my favorite cross depiction in, I think, all the Lenormand decks, because it's obviously a card reader there, so it really does speak to me personally. But the cross is a very spiritual card, and with the familiar in this deck, these are both highly spiritual cards in this deck as well. So you may actually be having some love energy coming towards you of somebody who is, you know, highly spiritual as well. You know, but the friendship with this person is going to be really important, and loyalty and compassion. I do feel that once again we are actually talking about these are actually energies within yourself that you're needing to really accommodate this week, when it, if you are wanting to draw love towards you, just having to deal with those pesky little endings, things that, cycles that we're closing out. But it's sort of saying that, you know, once we do the work and we do, you know, make sure we're looking at love in a very compassionate way, looking at ourselves in a compassionate way, that we do deserve that love, remembering our spirituality when it comes to love and any love energies coming towards us as well. You know, having that compassion to, from others, when it comes to our spirituality as well. So that's actually going to be really important for you guys this week, to help draw those love energies towards you. It's actually focusing on ourselves quite a lot this week. So that's but those are absolutely beautiful cards there, to be drawing in any reading. But yeah, any love energy coming towards you this week is sort of a really compassionate, loyal energy. Reminding you, I think, once again, divine timing comes into play a little bit as well. So you really do just need to trust. Trust, whether you believe in God or something else. You know, just trusting in that, that trust that love will come. There you go. Beautiful. Now, if there is a particular person on your mind, Capricorn, asking about a particular person on Capricorn's mind this week, what's going on with that? I will draw two Lenormand and two of the Love Oracle Island Time Wellness cards there. Who's on Capricorn's mind this week? What's going on with the person on Capricorn's mind this week? What's going on with the person on Capricorn's mind this week, please? Okay, we have the Ring and the Crossroad. So the person on your mind this week, Capricorn, you are sort of, I feel, looking for a longer commitment, a stronger commitment, a stronger relationship with this person. There's some sort of change or decision, some sort of choice upcoming when it comes to this particular person. Okay, so yeah, that'll give me a bit of a clue there. So I'll straight away, I'll show you this card that I've drawn with the Love Oracle. That is the soulmate card. So you probably do feel as though this person on your mind is a really super strong connection, and there is a there is a lingering issue there somewhere, though, Capricorn. It feels like you are wanting. I'm really struggling here because this actually really resonates for me immediately. So I am struggling a little bit to keep my own bias out of this, out of what I'm trying to tell you here. So with this particular person, Capricorn, it does feel as though you are sort of looking for a relationship commitment, that longevity when it comes to. And I feel also it may be important to mention that there's some sort of cycle here with this soulmate. There is some sort of a cycle happening. So really wanting to make the right decisions when it comes to this, and just trust, though, once again, having the cross come out in that reading, just trusting that you are following your path when it comes to this person. And once again, I feel that trusting the universe or trusting in God is going to be super important for you this week when it comes to this relationship, as well as everything we've discussed already with yourself as well. Because we have drawn the not enough card. So this card really speaks to one or the other of the people in this situation really feeling like they're not worthy of this relationship or this love, of this soulmate connection. A soulmate connection is, that it's a soul contract, a partnership, an agreement that you have made before coming into this world to have this relationship. So having to deal with these sorts of things on the path of this relationship. So I feel we're really talking about the path of this relationship. We're still on this path. There still is something on this contract that hasn't been completely, we haven't found the right direction to complete this cycle as of yet. So whether that's heading into positive or an ending for you, I can't speak to that. I can't know. I haven't drawn any outcome cards here for you. It's just sort of really telling you that you do really need to look at this aspect as well. This feeling of not being worthy. It's something that, maybe we need to look back at the shadow work section of the Capricorn reading. There may be something there to do with that, not feeling worthy, or maybe it's your other person. Flip it if you need to. They may feel as though they're not good enough for you. Us Capricorns are well known as, the hard workers, diligent, very sort of structured and set in our ways. So maybe they are feeling that they're not good enough for that and they can't make the right decisions to follow that through. But it's really talking about, just trusting in the path at the moment. If you do need to make any choices or decisions at the moment, I feel that trust is going to be very, very important. And remembering that you are worth it, that you are worth it. Don't let this not enough energy take hold. That's something that we need to overcome. You are deserving of love and you are worthy. So if that's all you needed to hear this week, Capricorn, then that was all you needed to hear this week. So let me know how that resonates for you guys. Like I said, I am a Capricorn, and immediately as I started reading those, that last little bit there, when it came to a particular person, I was getting a little bit choked up. So it does actually resonate for me as well. So let me know if it resonated for you. Okay, so now we'll be moving on into the fire signs. And I'll swap decks back over for the fire signs. We've got Aries first and foremost with the fire signs. So for Aries, I've grabbed the Art Nouveau Lenormand deck. These decks today, both have got beautiful illustrations. And then I will have a few cards for you at the end from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck as well. Firstly, we're wanting to ask, What love energy is Aries in this week? What energy is Aries in this week when it comes to love and love relationships? Okay, so Aries, straight away we've got the Mountain and the Woman cards there. So this may be you or a woman of importance to you when it comes to love relationships. For some Aries out there, this may be talking about the energy you're currently in when it comes to love relationships. There might be something that you've learned from your mother, even a way that your mother might deal with things that has been a bit of an obstacle for you with your love life. So the Mountain card is can talk a lot about obstacles, but also there is always a very strong pull with the Mountain card, remembering that every obstacle is actually an opportunity in disguise. Once you climb that mountain and get to the top, you can see out over everything. So sometimes it's talking about putting in that hard work to get up that mountain so that you can sort of see your way clear. Now, if this is you, Aries, if you're the woman in the scenario, I feel that that's, yes, putting in the hard work with love relationships at the moment. It may feel like hard work at times, but once again, could also be the best opportunity for you as well. Now, if this is somebody else for you, Aries, it could also be talking about a woman who is actually in a very rock solid type energy. They're in a very sort of stable, rock solid in your love arena aspect. So whether that's you or somebody around you, Aries, looking at the feminine elements this month and putting in that hard work, that's sort of really important for you in your love energy this week, Aries. Okay, so now what love energy? Wow. Okay, so that's just flipped out, and it's flipped out before I've sort of moved on into the next section. So I feel that with the Tower jumping out like that at me, this particular woman that we were just mentioning there, if that's not you, Aries, this is going to be a woman from your past or a woman who is older than you. Okay, so that might just help give you a clue as to who that energy is. So once again, it could also be a mother. So it could be your mother, and looking at the way that your mother deals with love relationships. There might be something there for you this week with, dealing with something that's happened in the past between you and this woman. So and wanting to really set stronger foundations than the past foundations with this woman or for this woman or whatever that means to you, Aries. Okay, so we'll get to the next section now, where we are going to ask about what love energies are around you or coming towards you this week, Aries. What's coming towards Aries this week with love, please? Wow, I think I've drawn this for nearly every sign so far. So I do distinctly remember this in the Virgo and the Capricorn readings. So a Virgo or a Capricorn may be of importance. You may have someone important to you who is a Virgo or a Capricorn. But once again, as if you have watched those sections, the tree is all about self-growth and growing and learning more about ourselves. So the love energy is coming towards you this week. I feel with the cross there as well, they are super destined to be in your life at this moment. So whatever love energy is coming towards you, I feel that this is kind of a more spiritual energy coming towards you this week. It could just be the universe's way of telling you, look, we really need to keep on on growing when it does come to love and our love relationships. We really need to focus on ourselves and our self-growth at the moment. So, you know, tree imagery is also really interesting because, you know, you think about a tree and they do have really strong roots below the surface, but then sometimes we have, you know, branches going off every which way, just like ourselves. You know, we might have really strong roots under the surface, but then, you know, in our day-to-day we are swinging off every which way. You know, we need to be worrying about things like wind and storms attacking us. So it's learning how to sway in the breeze rather than break. You know, let yourself go with the flow rather than letting it break you or your branches, so to speak. Now the cross card is a super beautiful card. This deck, actually, the depiction is beautiful there with the woman holding the cross with the beautiful flowers behind her there. Now the cross card is whether you are religious or spiritual, obviously the cross does talk about, you know, the general cross imagery that we all know, but also, so it can be a little bit of a burden, you know, sometimes, but it's sort of really talking about that spiritual element. So I'm feeling for you guys this month, week, I should say, Aries, that spiritual energies are really important for you this week when it comes to love. You may meet someone who is very spiritual as well. Someone who is spiritual may be important to you when it comes to love this week as well. But really, that self-growth, I'm feeling that to be very important at the moment. Maybe a little bit of self-growth when it comes to your spiritual self and the area of love as well. Okay, now if there's a particular person on your mind, Aries, there's a particular person on Aries' mind this week. What's going on with that? I'll be drawing 2 Lenormand and 2 of the Love Oracle for the person on your mind this week, Aries. What's going on with Aries and the person on their mind this week, please? And the Island Time Wellness Oracle for the person on Aries' mind this week. What's going on with love energies with the person on Aries' mind this week, please? Okay, so we have some beautiful cards for you today, Aries, with the person on your mind. So we have firstly the stars. So this talks about like wish fulfillment, you know, the secret desires of our heart, basically, especially with the next card I drew there being the heart card. So that talks about, you know, there is a really beautiful connection between you and this person. They may be the person that, you know, you've hoped and dreamed for, you know, and when it comes to love. So this person, I feel, whether this is a person on your mind or someone that has yet to appear in your life, this person is definitely going to be very, very important when it comes to love connection for you, Aries. I feel that yeah, once again, those 2 cards together, when it comes to love, you can't really ask for more because it's really talking about your wishes coming true with love, and love being a huge part of that relationship. So this person on your mind, keep on wishing on those stars and hoping for the best, having a really good sense of optimism, but also, you know, putting the positive vibes out there yourself, not forgetting, you know, that, you know, in order to receive love, we do need to give love as well. Now, your oracle, love oracle there, the Island Time Wellness, we have the palm tree and the clock. So the clock is pretty much a divine timing type card, reminding you sometimes you need patience with this particular relationship, with this particular person. Patience might be important to you. You know, it might take more time than you want it to. Me being strong in the Aries, I resonate so much with this as well. I resonated really strongly with my own Capricorn reading, and my Aries moon is resonating with this one as well, pretty strongly as well. So the clock card there, yes, it might take this person on your mind a bit of time. It might need, a bit of time to heal, but hopefully making progress within that this week. So I feel like this week, patience is a virtue for you, unfortunately, Aries. I do struggle with, I have a love-hate relationship with divine timing and patience. I can be a very impatient person, so I do really struggle with having that patience. So that's what's needed at this point in time, though, Aries. But we do have the palm tree there, which talks about stability, permanence in your life, that growth, that flexibility. Once again, going back to the tree element there and really needing to sway with the breeze instead of letting it break you. Sort of going with the flow. With the clock, it's really talking about going with the flow within this relationship, taking things as they come, taking the time to work it all out for yourself there. Yeah, so I hope that resonated for you guys as well. Now, love if you would leave a like and a subscribe on the channel. I am a brand new channel, so every single like, subscribe really means a lot to me. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought about that, whether that resonates for you this week. That would be beautiful. Moving on to our next fire sign. We have the Leos. The sunshine in the deck. For me, Leo, you guys probably are aware that you are the lion, the strength card in the tarot. In the Lenormand deck, you guys are actually the sun card. I do have my own personal resonations when it comes to star signs with the Lenormand, and the sun is the more traditional Lenormand for Leo, but that really resonates for me as well. So we do find Leo to be, that little bit of sunshine we all need in our lives, hey? So Leo, what's going on? What's going on in your love energy this week, Leo? What's going on for Leo this week with their love energy, please? And I'll draw the next one straight away, actually, because what love energy surrounding Leo or coming towards Leo this week? What love energy is coming towards Leo this week, please? Sorry, Leo, just checking the time. I do need to go shortly, I've just realized. So I will probably have to do this video in 2 halves, but I'll finish you guys off, Leo, and we'll see how we're looking for time. Okay, Leo, so in your energy for yourself, the energy that you're in when it comes to love this week, we have the man and the dog energy. So this could actually talk about yourself if you're a man, or a man who's very important to you. Probably, I would feel probably a male friend that is very important to you. They're showing up really super strong in your energy when it comes to love this week. So whether that might be Leo, there might be a friend that you've got your eye on, or a friend that's got their eye on you, and you're sort of wondering whether you should pursue this friendship and turn it into something more. If that's not the case for you, Leo, this could actually just be talking about relying on your friends at this time. The dog is a very loving, nurturing type energy. It does talk highly about compassion, loyalty. So that loyalty within your friendships, that support that you would find from a dog or whatever, that we're finding that in this man this week. So whether that man is you or somebody important to you, the man can talk about a father figure, but with the dog there, I really feel that this is going to be talking more about a platonic friendship, that current platonic friendship, someone that is important to you in your life, a male figure or a masculine figure who is important in your life, when it comes to support, and that compassion and that loyalty. So looking to them at the moment to sort of really, I feel that they might have some clues to you, for you this week when it comes to the love energy that you are in yourself, and what love energy, what you're wanting to do when it comes to, evolving your love energy, drawing love in, that sort of a thing. But also that element too of maintaining compassion towards yourself as well, because we're drawing this for you, in your energy. Don't forget that you deserve loyalty and compassion to yourself. Something I've been saying recently, it's actually song lyrics. I can never remember the song, but it's you would never talk to your friends the way that you talk to yourself. So remembering the way that, like looking at the way that you talk to your friends, having that same loyalty and compassion with the way that you're talking to yourself when it comes to love and love relationships, Leo. Okay, so for the love energy coming towards you this week, the love energy surrounding you this week, we have firstly the Clover card. So the Clover is one of the most beautiful cards in the Lenormand, because it does speak highly about short-term luck and, taking a risk, taking that leap of faith when it comes to things of the heart. So I feel that this could actually be someone taking a leap of faith towards you, taking a bit of a risk to come towards you this week. You may notice something short term, some good luck coming your way when it comes to love relationships this week. And with the Fox energy, that's sort of just telling me that I feel that if this person is coming towards you this week, they've really thought this through. They have thought about this from all angles. The Fox is a very clever energy, and the Fox will do anything, and linking up with the dog there as well. Obviously a fox and a dog are kind of similar-ish, and they do have a similar sort of energy when it comes to the inner self, and love aspects, thinking things through, being clever about the way you're doing things, but also taking that risk as well, so that they've looked at it, they know there's a risk involved, but they're willing to take it. A fox, in like a real fox in the nature, they will travel miles and miles and miles to do what is necessary to look after their den, and then they'll come home at the end of the night, feed their kids, whatever, so it's really about thinking things through and doing the things that are necessary when they're coming towards you this week as well. That's beautiful as well. Okay, so if you have a particular person on your mind, Leo, I'm going to ask about the particular person on Leo's mind. Is there a particular person on Leo's mind this week? What's going on with that connection? We'll get 2 of the Lenormand for you for this particular person. And then we will grab 2 of the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards for this person on your mind, Leo. The connection with this person on your mind for you this week, please. Okay, so we have the Clouds and the Heart. So obviously the Heart speaks about love energy straight away. So and the Clouds is talking about thoughts, quite heavy on the thoughts. So we are thinking about love with this person, potential love relationships with this person. The Cloud really has a strong element, though, of looking for the silver lining, not allowing your cloud, not allowing your clouds to become negative and stormy, making sure we're keeping them light and fluffy. So, you know, positive thoughts. Make sure you're thinking positively about love. This can also talk about, you know, your intuition, your fantasy, your dreams, when it comes to love as well. So just heavy on the mind when it comes to this person at the moment. Don't let your thoughts take over, so to speak. Make sure you are putting the love energy into any thoughts that you have about this person this week, and you will see the positive shining with that. Now, we do have the Girl Talk and the Dragonfly cards for you with this person this week. So Girl Talk is all about, you know, talking with friends, you know, talking things out, having fun, living in the moment a bit. You know, once again, going back to the general energy of the friendship there. So it might, I'm strongly feeling that this person coming towards you this week, Leo, could be somebody that you have talked about love with already. It may be someone in your friend circle, or you may be meeting them through your friend circle. But relying on your support system this week, talking things through when it comes to what's going on with this situation. Now, the dragonfly, it is sort of finding out things coming to light, adapting, healing, changing, a bit of transformation energy there. It is a really positive card. It can talk about, you know, the cycles metamorphosizing as well. So once again, I feel that this is supporting my intuition. They're telling me that this could be, the person on your mind could be somebody that you're currently friends with and wanting to sort of transform that to the next level. So there's some really positive, they might actually be coming towards you before you even get a chance to transform this yourself. But the dragonfly is a really positive energy, and you know, I think it's very important to make sure we are coming from these thoughts of love, thoughts of loyalty, thoughts of compassion, being smart about the way we're doing things, being clever about the way we're doing things this week. And yeah, I'm really interested now, guys. I want all the goss. So leave us a comment and let us know if that resonates for you. That's a very specific message. So there's probably a Leo out there that is that's going to resonate really strongly with. If that doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. Please feel free to check your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. Because I feel that is a pretty specific message. This is a Leo who's definitely thinking of a person who that they are already in a friendship with. So, and everything I've drawn for you guys has just sort of confirmed that. So yeah, let me know how you guys go. And I will move on to Sagittarius. And then I will unfortunately be needing to halve this video because it has been about an hour already. Sometimes these readings take longer than I was planning on, and I do actually have an appointment I need to get to shortly, so I will do Sagittarius, and then I will be doing the water and air signs in a separate video. Okay, so I will get to you today, don't worry. So for Sagittarius, another beautiful fire sign. I love that fire energy. Sagittarius, I always feel like I've said this to, I have a few friends that are Sagittarius and family that are Sagittarius, and Sagittarius to me, it's an honorary earth sign. You guys, nearly every Sagittarius I know, they have the best gardens and they grow a lot of plants. And if you're not a Sagittarius that vibes with gardening or plants in general, you are probably one of those Sagittarius who like to grow their garden full of knowledge and learning, because I've got the Sagittarius females I know all love their plants, and yet the Sagittarius males that I know, well, one of them loves his plants too, but the main theme I feel with the Sagittarius males is that they really love to expand their knowledge, and they're always in the pursuit of knowledge. So let me know if that resonates for you, Sagittarius. I've always thought of you guys as my honorary earth sign, but we do know you've got a lot of fire there as well. So Sagittarius, I'm using the Paper Oracle Lenormand deck for you today. What energy with love and romantic relationships are Sagittarius in this week, please? We have the Crossroad and the Stranger. Okay, so I really feel, Sagittarius, we're wanting to meet somebody new, are we? When it comes to love, we're really looking towards new opportunities in love at the moment. The Stranger, obviously, speaking about people we do not yet know. But within yourself, you may feel that there's parts of you, when it comes to love, that you still are a little bit of a stranger to yourself when it comes to love. So maybe stopping and thinking this week about how can we get to know ourselves a little bit better when it comes to love. But with the crossroads there, this is really talking about new paths, new directions, wanting to take new paths, new directions in love at the moment there, Sagittarius. So any choices or decisions that you are making this week when it comes to love or relationships, really, looking for those new opportunities. I feel that's very strong for you this week with love there, Sagittarius. So look for all the new aspects. So even if you've already got someone in mind, look at what you can do that's new to help bring new energy, rather than focusing on past energy or cycles that you've been through before. Really looking at the newer type of energy, the new decisions that you can be making when it comes to love. Okay, now what's coming towards Sagittarius with love this week? What or who is coming towards Sagittarius in love relationships this week? Wow, we've just had a couple just throw themselves at me. Wow. Okay, I'll just draw one more. Straight away there. These are the ones that threw themselves at me. So we have the Ring and the Knife. So the Knife is talking about sudden changes. It's a really quick card. Sudden, like breaks and changes with love energy coming towards us. So with the Ring, there may be a love relationship come flying out of nowhere. You saw those cards fly at me. So this relationship might seem like it just flies out of nowhere. It might be very, very different. It might be a huge change, a huge break to the things you've experienced before. This person might be vastly different to anyone you've experienced before. So that's a pretty straightforward message when it comes to the energy around you. It's a very, very fast-paced energy coming in there with the Ring, and holy dooly, we've got the Cauldron as your other message of things coming towards you with love. So the Cauldron is really beautiful, talking about, the magic's in the air, love is in the air, magic is there to be taken this week. You've really got some beautiful magic headed your way when it comes to love. So whatever that means for you, Sagittarius, I'd love to know. Leave me a note in the comments and let me know what you think of when you hear magic coming towards you with love. What does that mean for you? So the cauldron is all about, you know, stirring up those positive energies, you know, putting those manifestation vibes out there to bring in the things that we want with love. So yeah, now's probably going to be a really strong week for you guys to be really thinking about what it is you want. What magic do you want in your life when it comes to love, and manifesting that in, because now it's really the time to get these sorts of energies come flying at you this week. Bring it on, hey? So if you have a particular person on your mind, Sagittarius, if you have a particular person on your mind, I will draw 2 Lenormand and 2 of the Island Time Wellness Oracles for you when it comes to the person on your mind. Is there a particular person on your mind? If there's no particular person on your mind, this could just be your next love relationship coming towards you there. Okay, so we've got the bouquet and the letter. So yeah, you might be getting some communication with this person, with a new person, with this person. I really feel, Sagittarius, that we're talking about a new person altogether. It may not be the person on your mind we're talking about at the moment. It may be a new person altogether. But with the letter and the bouquet, we've got communication coming in. It's feeling like a very fast-paced energy this week for you guys. The bouquet can also talk about, you know, gifts being given towards you. Letter is, you know, text messages, letters, emails, phone calls, definite communication headed towards you this week with love. And then the bouquet being a very giving energy as well. So you know, like, and rewards and pleasure coming towards you this week when it comes to this person or this new person. You know, so you've definitely got some really positive vibes headed your way when it comes to love this week. And yep, there we go, confirmation of that. I like you as one of your oracle cards there. So someone likes you, romance is blooming, having fun flirting, wanting to date, those sorts of vibes. Someone likes you. Let me know who it is, who pops in for you this week. And the camera is actually talking about, you know, it's actually got an element of the past here as well. So it's talking about, don't forget to learn from those past mistakes, using past memories to, you know, make sure you are learning from the past and not letting them affect new relationships, things like that. So you may have, and it specifically says on this card too, keepsake, okay, as one of the keywords. And with the bouquet, I really feel that this could be a physical gift being given to you this coming week. So there may be something given to you this week that you're going to keep, and that is going to become a good memory for you guys. So this camera card could actually be talking about memories being made this week, important memories being made this week. So yeah, otherwise I'll just be reminding yourself to make sure we're healing from the past and learning from that. Keeping your perception open, because it looks like you've got some really beautiful things headed your way this month. Okay, thank you very much for your time today. And I will be doing the water signs and the air signs in a part 2 reading as well. I have just gone a bit longer on than I had initially planned, and I do have a few other things to get done today. So keep your eye out for part 2, where I will be doing the water and the air signs in a very similar format. Okay, now please like and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean the world to me, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.